Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with another Walking Dead video. This one is going to be my trailer breakdown of The Walking Dead. It ends now, official mid-season premiere sneak peek for The Walking Dead. So, that I actually read the exact title for this. So, this is a super cool promo. I saw this yesterday. Wow, I am getting super excited for this half season. So, of course, like we do on this channel all the time, just like I did with the Comic-Con trailer, we're going to do a breakdown. So, thank you guys so much, and yeah, I guess nothing else to really say. Let's get right into it. So, we open it up with a really awesome shot, depressing, but really awesome shot of Alexandria. It's all down. You got Rick carrying Carl right here. So, that is, very sad, of course, because Carl is probably not going to make it out. Well, obviously, we got AMC, original, whatever. We got Daryl leading the others and, saying, like, all right, let's go. And here are the others, Rosita. We got Tara right there. I got a couple others. We got Dwight behind Tara, I noticed there. So that's pretty cool. Then somebody walking ahead. So Daryl looks kind of suspicious right here. I'm not too sure what's going on here. We got Maggie right here. We've already seen that scene. But this one, you got Jerry right here. And you got Diane and a couple others. I'm not too sure where they're going at right now. And you got Enid right here. Now, this is interesting because she was, of course, at the Oceanside. So did the Oceanside join the Hilltop group? And are they going to help them fight now? Is that, that's an interesting question. So here's Michonne right here, and they're clearly at the Hilltop. So, I'm really, really curious to see what's going to happen, and, where, how Enid got out of the situation. So, this is a really, really cool shot, and I am curious, so we might get an answer to that in episode 9. So that's really, really cool. So, moving along here, we got the Saviors right here. So it looks like, if people read the comics, The Walking Dead Volume 21, All Out War Part 2, you'll know that Negan does take walkers and gunk his weapons, and all the Saviors gunk their weapons in zombie blood. So that's most likely what this scene is. That's really cool if that's what they are adapting this to. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. Really am hyped about this. So we got Negan right here. This is really, really cool. We got him and Lucille, and it looks like he's, waiting for something. So not too much to say, but it's really cool. This is the thumbnail. So, for the video that got posted on AMC. So you got Rick and Michonne here now. It looks like they're at the junkyard. I'm a little confused about this. This is obviously probably about episode 10 or 11. I'm going to go with episode 10 because, it's probably going to be after the death of Carl. It looks like what's going to happen is that Dwight and the others are going to go to the, Hilltop. They're probably going to have some trouble. We see that later on. And it looks like they'll probably make it to Hilltop around episode, at the end of episode 10 or, 11. While that's going on, in episode 9, Rick and Michonne will be dealing with the Carl stuff. But once Carl dies, I feel like, that'll be, a lot of time and all that stuff. And we'll probably see Carol and Morgan and the resolve of what's going on at the Kingdom right now, all probably in episode 9. However, we'll probably see in this shot Rick and Michonne in probably the 10th or 11th episode. Like I said, going for around episode 10, maybe 11. They're probably going at the junkyard on the looks of this, because this looks like the storage containers. So they're probably on their way there. For what exactly, I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell. To see if they're still on Rick's side or what the case may be. I doubt it's just them two taking out the junkyard. There's no way they can take out that many people. But, I have a feeling Rick might start getting reckless like Daryl a little bit. So hopefully that doesn't happen too much. So there they are right here. They're coming in. Rick's got his gun. And then Morgan is leading these walkers. So that's pretty cool. Away from the Kingdom, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. You got Eugene making a bullet. Something important about that, not sure. We got some Saviors. Moving around here, we got Simon and Dwight. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, something's burning. Probably just a vehicle or whatever. And then we got... So this shot right here I really do want to talk about, because you got Negan right here, and it looks like Rick, they're trying to make it seem like Rick's talking to Negan. I actually think in this trailer, I don't think they're tricking us. I actually think they are talking to each other, because it looks like they're in the same building or whatever the heck this is. So I'm excited to see this. No witnesses, just these two. If that's what this is, really exciting. It really the most exciting thing of the preview. So, you got Dwight running. Now, I'm not too sure what's going on there. You got Daryl, who's pointing the crossbow up. Not to him, most likely. Nah, probably not. And then you also got Morgan killing these saviors. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so then you got Daryl and Sadiq here in the woods. I'm not too sure what's going on here. It looks like you see a clip later on where Rosita's, like, struggling. She's trying to kill this walker in the mud. So they're probably in episode 10, I'm guessing. They're going to be in the mud on their way to the hilltop, and there's going to be, like, just some mud walkers. Maybe they could make Sadiq look good by, like, saving one of them or something. That could be cool. So, I'm getting really excited to see that. We saw a couple swap scenes in the promos. So, then we got this February. Really cool, not too much to say, but we got Carol getting gunned at. We already saw this, and we also saw this with Ezekiel. But we got Tara right here who, what does Dwight do that makes her point a gun towards Dwight? That's the real question. Because really, he could have done anything. I mean, he really could have done anything. I'm not really sure exactly, obviously, but it's kind of interesting. What made her point the gun? Is he going back and forth between groups? That's a good guess. But this is probably, he's wearing the same clothes. So I'm saying, obviously he does something wrong. Maybe he says something that upsets her, talks about Denise, maybe, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I think if he says something about Denise, yeah, he's definitely not dead, but close, definitely. So maybe he says something about Denise that just, ticks her off or something. So that could be something. Yeah, that definitely could be something. It's time to finish the fight. Really cool. So, you guys could probably tell I had no idea what I was about to say there. I didn't really focus on that. But then you got Rick right here who's telling Negan, it's time to die or whatever. This is where you die. So, do you guys notice? Follow my mouse right here. Right here, there's some blood on Rick's face. Now, I don't recall seeing this in the mid-season finale, so I'm under the impression that something's going on. Maybe Negan punched him once or something, and, maybe they fought, and then Rick says this. I don't know. It's just crazy. So, now, the big question is, will Rick kill Negan in this scene? No, I don't think so. Unless it's the season finale, that's more possible. But even then, I think Negan will still survive, especially if they're killing off Carl. They're making it seem like the reason why they're killing off Carl is because, they want to have Negan survive. So, yeah, that's something right there. So, moving on. It's just, this is really cool. We got, this is when there's a lot of different clips. You got Carol in the woods. You got Michonne trying to close the gates here. It looks like there's walkers at the gates. So, it looks like they're trying to save Alexandria, but I mean, that's not going to work, obviously. Here's the scene right here. Yeah, you got Rosita who's in the mud, and you got all these walkers. So, this, will they do like a Bob Stuckey 2.0? This is the throwback season. You guys got to remember that. They're doing throwbacks. So, would you imagine if Rosita got bit? Oh, that would be crazy. But I don't think so. I think that's too far. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, because this does kind of look like the scene in the food bank, but probably not. So really cool stuff. So moving along here, we got Simon talking to Jadis. So what's this? Yeah, what's this? I gotta admit, I'm not really sure what's going on. It's like he might be there to try to make a deal with her, and then maybe as he's negotiating, that's when Rick and Michonne pop up. That would be crazy. And like all of a sudden, like Rick like starts the battle or something and starts shooting some of Simon's men down, and maybe Simon himself. That would be crazy if that's what they're doing. But yeah, that's really insane. So that's probably what's happening. You got Rick at Abraham and Glenn's grave. We got Maggie pointing a gun, probably to a savior. Would you imagine if it was Negan though? Whew. But I don't think so. I think a lot of you would probably not think it's Negan either, because it's just, we got Enid crying and you got Rick at the end. So now the Enid crying scene, that's definitely, without any debate, that's her finding out Carl died, most likely. I don't really see another way. So really, really emotional and really an awesome trailer. Now, I got a part 2 coming up because we got another trailer release that's 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'll link that down in the description below. Part 2 is coming next.